Hey everybody, this is Eli, um, eJunkie 2014 on Twitter, and the guy who writes the eJunkieblog.com, Entertainment Junkie. Uh, yeah, I apologize. Like, I am not tech savvy. I never take pictures of myself. I never record myself. So, like, I don't know how good the lighting is. I don't know how good the sound is. I'm just amateur. So, like, I'm just posting a video. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at a list of films that are gonna come out in 2026, and I haven't memorized this list, so I'm gonna go through them in real time and react to each of them and give my opinion on these films. Okay, so let me see. January. Primate is coming out in January. Which one is this? I heard that's a horror film. Does anybody I know make this or star in this? No. I never heard of this director, Johannes Roberts. But a horror film about a primate? That sounds like it could be interesting. I got my eye on that one. Let's see. Soulmate. Oh, is it? Oh, Soulmate is a spin-off of the Megan franchise. Oh, I didn't know that. An erotic thriller. Erotic. What is this all about? Well, I liked Megan, and I watched Megan too, and I'm interested in this universe, so I might check that out. Soulmate. 28 years later, the Bone Temple. Yeah, I did really like 28 years later, and Nia DaCosta is directing this, and I'm kind of interested to see what she does with it because I have not seen a lot of her films, and a lot of people like say that like when she directed the Marvels, it was like it wasn't really her vision; it was more like Kevin Feige's vision, and she was just like the hired worker trying to get his vision on screen, and like this, and like if that's true, I kind of want to see what she does when she makes something more personal or with her own creative voice. So, so yeah, I like the Marvels is the only thing of hers that I've seen. I don't know if maybe I've seen others. Oh, she did Candyman too. Oh yeah, I did see Candyman, and that was okay. That was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of the Candyman reboot, but I thought that was good. It was decent, and like, so yeah, kind of want to see more of her stuff. See like how she does when she like lets loose and isn't tied to like big franchises. Okay, let's see what else. Mercy, sci-fi thriller directed by Timur Bekmambetov. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from him in a long time. Anyway, let's see. Return to Silent Hill. Return to Silent Hill is based on a video game, and I'm not a huge Silent Hill fan, so I can't remember if this it's called Return to Silent Hill. So that means there was a first Silent Hill. Yeah, there was a first Silent Hill film. Yeah, did not pay attention to the Silent Hill series, like, so I don't remember. Like, oh, it came out in 2006. Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I'll probably ignore that one. Let's see. I'm not a horror fan in general. I appreciate horror. There are a lot of great horror films out there, and when they're good, they're great. I love them, but I'm not like a horror geek. I'm not drawn to horror films the way other people are. maybe I resent the genre for like fucking creeping me out so many times. Let's see. Send Help, directed by Sam Raimi. Anytime I hear Sam Raimi's name, I'm always going to be interested. Horror thriller. I don't even need to know what this is about. I'm just gonna. If Sam Raimi's involved, I'm interested. So let's see. What else? Goat from Sony Pictures Animation. I am loving Sony Pictures Animation right now because it seems like they're doing creative stuff, and hopefully this continues that streak. Like, let me look at Sony Pictures Animation's filmography just so, like, just so I can get a feel for how they're doing exactly. Yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, then K-pop Demon Hunters, and then Fixed. Yeah, okay. So like Fixed was like I got mixed feelings about Fixed. It was okay, but not as great as those last two films, Across the Spider-Verse and K-pop Demon Hunters. Those were both practically masterpieces. But you know what? Like earlier, they did Mitchell's versus the Machines and Wish Dragon and Vivo all in 2021, and those were all good. So they're doing well. I didn't used to think so highly of them. Like their filmography was a lot more mixed, but like they when they make some really good films like lately. So I've got my eye on Goat. Goat could be good. I see potential in that one. Let's see. Wuthering Heights, the Emerald Fennel movie. Okay, so yeah, gothic, erotic, psychological drama. I'm gonna wait to see how other people feel about that one before I decide to watch it. I want to see like what's the I want to take the temperature of the public, like because I'm kind of interested in this, but this could easily be something that I don't like. Like I want to just make sure before I like go for this. The trailer was kind of wild, so that was the main thing that hooked me. Let's see what else. What else? Gore Verbinski is making a sci-fi comedy called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, which is gonna come out in February. February? Yeah, February. Yeah, that's random, but like, oh, Three Arts Entertainment is producing this. And they always have good. They always make good comedies. Like if you look at the TV shows, the list of TV shows produced by Three Arts Entertainment, they are like a streak of great comedies. Like so, like I'm kind of like willing to trust them. They did The Office, Brooklyn Nine Nine, The Mindy Project, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. See this is what I'm talking about. Like a great comedies. King of the Hill, Parks and Recreation. They always they're like the best comedy producers, like low key. Like I don't know how many people know about that company or like think about that company a lot, but like every time I see that company, there's like always really brilliant comedies. Okay, so that's promising, but yeah, I'll wait and see how people react to that one. Let's see. It's super cold in Oakland right now. That's why I'm wearing like my covers. I'm on my bed right now. Like I mean I have short sleeves, so I that's why I'm wearing this. It's like it's fucking cold. It's like what is it like in the 50s right now outside? Like what else? I don't really have any opinion on Scream. The Screams, I've only seen the first Scream movie. I wasn't a huge Scream fan. Um, Hoppers from Pixar. I'm very hopeful about this one. Like I'm dying for like a good original film from Pixar again. And that trailer, it looks interesting. It looks interesting. And Daniel Chong, the director, he's very talented and and super creative, and I think he might bring something like fresh and like entertaining to this movie. Like I'm hopeful about Hoppers. We'll see. I want to see that one in the theaters, but like I want to see what the reviews are like before I do that. But I hope the reviews are good. The Bride, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. See, this is another one that yeah, this is one of those like who's Warner Brothers is releasing this. Yeah, this is one of those like uh we're getting a lot of like monster reboots lately. Like we got Frankenstein. Like back in 2020, we did The Invisible Man, we did a Wolf Man, and like so there's a lot of stuff like that coming out, and some of them were really good. Like I really loved like a lot of these actually, surprisingly, because like monster film reboots, like I always compare them to the monster film from the 1930s, and like and they always suffer in comparison. But like the recent ones that came out are like really really entertaining and stuff. And yeah, I'm interested in this because I kind of interested in seeing. I'm interested in seeing Maggie Gyllenhaal, a female director. I kind of interested in seeing what a female director is going to do with a movie about the female monster. Like it might this might be a like a nice fresh perspective on the story. Let's see. Okay, what else? The Breadwinner, comedy directed by Eric Appel. Eric Appel is like a funny comedian. He did some. What did he do exactly? I know it was. I know he. I know I associate his name with quality. But I'm trying to remember what exactly was it that he worked on. Oh yeah, he directed episodes of The After Party and Brooklyn Nine Nine. Okay, yeah, yeah, and he did some stuff on Adult Swim too. Yeah, so and he worked for Funny or Die. Yeah, yeah. So like, who's in this? Nate Bargatze. I am not a big Nate Bargatze fan. Like he's the lead of this. Like we'll see, we'll see. There's some good comedians who I do like that are also in this. So we'll see. Yeah, also, hopefully that'll be good. Project Hail Mary. I really love Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Like they're like two of the most creative people in working in Hollywood right now. I think so. And I this is a sci-fi film. All I know about Project Hail Mary is that it's a sci-fi film. I don't know anything else about it. It I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to watch trailers or read the synopsis of films like before I watch them. Like just because I like to be as surprised as possible. If I hear someone mention the synopsis or the trailer plays in front of me, I'll still watch it and I'll still listen to the synopsis. I'm not like gonna cover my ears or something, but I don't actively seek that stuff, is what I'm saying. So, but Project Hail Mary, just because Lord and Miller are directing it, I'm kind of interested in that. Uh, where was I? I hate when the page on my phone reloads and I miss my place when I go back to. Where the fuck was I? God damn it. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. I was in March. what else is coming out? The Super Mario Galaxy movie. I was really looking forward to the Super Mario Brothers movie. I liked it. It was good. Not as good as I was hoping it would be. I kind of on the critic side with that one. I'm hoping that the Super Mario Galaxy movie will be better I'm looking at the trailers. There are some interesting things. I mean, I'm gonna watch it. It doesn't matter really. I'm gonna watch it no matter what the critics say. But because I'm a huge Mario fan since childhood. I love this world, so I'm gonna like obviously watch any Mario movie that comes out ever. Especially since we haven't got a good one in so long. But yeah, and also I really loved the Super Mario Galaxy video game. I played that thing on the Wii. It was like great game, really ingeniously designed game. And so like watching a movie based on that, I'm interested. I'm interested. The drama from A24, starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. This Zendaya and A24. Those are the two main things making me interested in this. Oh, Ari Aster produced this. Okay, yeah, that's on my radar for sure. Okay, what else? The Mummy, another monster film coming from Warner Brothers. The Mummy. Lee Cronin, the guy who directed Evil Dead Rise, is making that. Okay, let's see what else. Animal Farm. They just dropped a trailer for that, like right before I started this video. Andy Serkis film. Like, yeah, who knows if that's gonna be any good? Like, I didn't I still haven't watched Andy Serkis's Jungle Book because I didn't hear good things about that one, and I'm not really interested in seeing that. So I've seen enough Jungle Book adaptations. I feel I might check that out if I have time someday. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly how Andy Serkis's directing skills are because, like, I did the Venom film he directed wasn't that great. Like, so I don't know if he's good or not. But I'll keep an eye on the buzz for that one because I do like Animal Farm. The Animal Farm story by George Orwell is great. So like, and I think if they did a good job at adapting that, it could be a brilliant film. So like that, it's on my radar because of the potential. But I don't know how much faith I have in Animal Farm adaptations living up to the greatness of the book. Okay, Mortal Kombat 2. I really loved Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 2, I'm looking forward to just because of the strength of that. Uh, the Mandalorian and Grogu. I loved the Mandalorian TV show on Disney Plus. Um, I'm gonna be honest. There is a very slim chance that I'm gonna actually watch that movie in the theater. Uh, I mean, John Favreau's directing it, and he's a great director. So maybe he'll make something cinematic and worthy of like buying a ticket to go see this. But like I feel like the only thing that would really drive me to actually buy a ticket to see The Mandalorian on the big screen and not wait for it to come to Disney Plus would be maybe if like the reviews were like really stellar, or like maybe there's or like I hear other people talking about how great it is, and I get FOMO, and I want to see it myself. Like maybe then I would do it, but the chances of that happening seem slim too, because it's like I don't have faith in this being like a great film, like. And I just said The Mandalorian is a great show, so like the reason why I don't think this will be great because is just because I don't know. It's just film adaptations of TV shows are notoriously like lesser in quality, and I'm not saying that that's definitely going to happen here, but I kind of want to see the buzz on this one before I commit to like actually buying a ticket. But like, I'm a Star Wars maniac, so like anytime a Star Wars film comes out, I'm gonna watch it. Let's see, Masters of the Universe. See, now I was never a He-Man fan when I was growing up, but like the recent reboots of that, like the that one that Kevin Smith made, Masters of the Universe Revelation, on Netflix, that I really loved. So I'm kind of like in the mood now for like a Masters of the Universe movie more than I might have been if had I not watched that show. So like I'm interested to see what they do with this. Yeah, and oh, Travis Knight is directing that. Travis Knight, the guy who did the Leica films. Okay, that's interesting. He did Bumblebee, so like that'll be interesting. Maybe that'll be maybe that'll be a great film. Okay, what else? Untitled Steven Spielberg film. Yeah, they have been really tight-lipped about what this even is. It's coming out next year, and they still don't have a title for it. But I'm always gonna be interested in Steven Spielberg. Like he's like one of those people who's like it's not a matter of if I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be like it's a matter of what is this? I'm gonna watch it. I just want to know what it is. It's hard for me to even talk about it because I know nothing about it other than Spielberg directed it. But like he's if any director is gonna make me interested in a movie that I know nothing about, it's gonna be him. Toy Story 5. Andrew Stanton is directing this, so like it I have faith in him. Like I think he the fact that he's directing this makes me a lot more excited about it. If it was like some unknown director I never heard of or some different younger director or something like that, that makes me have more faith that because like he was on the team in the first Toy Story and like he knows these characters, he knows what makes sense in this universe and what like so like so yeah, and I'm not one of those people who says that Toy Story 4 shouldn't exist. Like I did not agree with that. Toy Story 4 was a great film. Like Toy Story 3 was a great film too. It like it had the trilogy ended there. I would have been fine with it. But like Toy Story 4, Toy Story 4 is great. Like people need to like lighten up about Toy Story 4. That was like good movie. Like and Toy Story 5, I'm willing to bet that's going to be a good movie too. I'm sure. I have a feeling that people are going to be like. I have a feeling that one's going to get good reviews. Like I like Toy Story can do no wrong at this point. Supergirl. I just saw that trailer like yesterday, and it looked great. It looked really great. And I'm excited for live action Lobo. I've been waiting for that. Like I want to see what Lobo is going to be like in like live action because I always loved him ever since I first saw him in like the Superman animated series from the '90s. Like I always loved that character. Let's see, live action Moana. Not even going to talk about that. There's nothing to say about that. The Odyssey from Christopher Nolan. That I'm interested in that. That's like I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling that one's gonna be good because like Christopher Nolan, he's a unique director. He takes these out there creative concepts and like does his thing with them. Like he's like and just like effortlessly creates like these like amazing masterpieces even before like long before this movie came out it's coming out in 2026 like so like if he's tackling if he's gonna tackle like Homer and like ancient Greek epics. Like I'm dying to see how he does with that. Okay, what else? Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Obviously, I'm gonna watch that. Love me some Spider-Man. Always. Coyote versus Acme. I don't care if that movie is bad or like or whatever. Like I'm just glad that it got released and I have the chance to make up my mind about whether or not it's good or bad. Like I'm just like the fact that that movie is coming out. I'm still elated about that. Clayface. I always liked Clayface as a Batman villain. He was like so this seems promising too. Like the fact that Clayface's backstory is he's like a disfigured actor. I think they could get a good drama out of something like that. So I'm like, got my eye on that. Resident Evil. Is this a Resident Evil reboot? Are they rebooting the film series? This isn't a continuation of the other Resident Evil films, is it? I hope it's a reboot because like that film series needs to start over from scratch. Zach Cregger's directing it, and he did Weapons, which is great film. So like I'm interested in seeing that. Maybe I'll get into the Resident Evil film series for the first time ever after I watch that. Who knows? What else? The Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender. That one. I'm a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon. That's a like brilliant show. So like anytime Last Airbender content comes out, I've got my eye on it. I like to decide. Okay, am I gonna watch this or not? This is animated. I have such a bad track record with not liking live action adaptations of that show. Like the Netflix show I didn't really like. I didn't get through it that far. Like maybe it got better, but like I wasn't into it after the first episode and I was like this I can't watch another bad live action Last Airbender thing. Like no more. Like I got traumatized by that movie. And so I just stopped watching it. Then I'm interested in seeing how they do with the animated one. Lauren Montgomery is directing that, and she's a like animation veteran. So like, I'm sure that one will have some like good stuff. The Social Reckoning. Aaron Sorkin's coming back to the Social Network like film and making a reboot. Yeah, this has an interesting idea behind it because like the Social Network was like Facebook was like idealized in that movie. I'm kind of interested to see how they deal with like Facebook now after they've like done all this shady stuff. Like let's like I'm interested in seeing how they handle that. Yeah, and you know what? It says here that Jeremy Strong is going to play Mark Zuckerberg instead of Jesse Eisenberg. So which isn't a deal breaker. Like whatever, like the recasts if they want to, then that's fine. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just reacting to stuff as I'm watching. I didn't pre-plan any of what I'm saying right now. Let's see. Street Fighter. That is huge Street Fighter fan. Just like the Game Awards were yesterday, and I just watched that trailer that just came out. The whatever the teaser, whatever you call it, and that's I'm surprised by how many people, how many characters from the Street Fighter video game are in this movie. Like I am like, I hope they don't fight for screen time like they do with those freaking X-Men movies. I hope they get like because I love all these characters. I want to see them in action. That's the only thing I'm nervous about. But no, other than that, like this, I'm excited about this. Maybe like the first ever decent live action Street Fighter movie. Maybe we'll get that finally with this thing. The Cat in the Hat. I didn't watch that trailer. Like I heard other people say that the trailer wasn't that great. So like who knows? Uh, the idea of adapting the Cat in the Hat into a feature film. I didn't watch the live action Cat in the Hat, so I can't speak to that. But the idea of adapting the Cat in the Hat to a feature film has me nervous because every time Dr. Seuss books get adapted into feature films, it usually doesn't work. It's really hard to like Courtney Hughes or Who was like the closest it ever came to working, but like even that I had mixed feelings about because of like everything they added to that movie that differentiated it from the book felt unnecessary. Like it really felt padded, that movie. So like I like if they can figure out a clever way to turn the Cat in the Hat into a feature length story, like because the idea of doing that isn't exactly bad. Just it's just the execution has always been off. If they can do that in a creative way, or they got good directors, it could work. But I'm nervous about it because it rarely works. But like Warner Brothers Pictures Animation is like I haven't seen a movie from them in a long time. I don't even remember what the last thing they made was. What was it? It wasn't Tom and Jerry, was it? Let me look at. No, no, they did DC League of Super Pets and Space Jam: A New Legacy after Tom and Jerry. But they're doing Coyote versus Acme and The Cat in the Hat in the same year. There was like a 3 years in between DC League of Super Pets and 2026 where they made nothing. I think that was because they were like restructuring the company or whatever. But like crazy, like there's so much talent at that animation studio and then not even using it. Hopefully, they'll like 2026 will change that. We'll get more. Let's see. The Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping. I don't give a damn about the Hunger Games. Hexed from Walt Disney Animation Studios. I'm rooting for that. I love a good Disney fantasy. Like we haven't gotten a really good original one in a while. So like, and based on Zootopia 2, which I thought was really good. It seems like Disney animation is having an upward trajectory, possibly since Wish came out and underwhelmed everybody. We'll see if that's the beginning of a trend. And Hexed turns out to be something really great. That's wishful thinking. It could easily be bad. Who knows? But like I hope Hexed has some Disney magic. I hope that company still has a little Disney magic left. Greta Gerwig is making that Narnia movie, Narnia: The Magician's Nephew. Okay, so I never read the Narnia books, so I don't know if The Magician's Nephew is that the name. Yeah, that's the name of one of the books. 1955 novel called The Magician's Nephew, the sixth in the series. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see how that does. Like I'm interested to see how Greta Gerwig does with that because like I loved Barbie, so like and I loved Barbie so much that like I'm willing to watch anything she does. That's how much I loved Barbie. Like if she's directing it, I'm watching it. What else? Jumanji: The Next Level sequel, another one. Avengers: Doomsday. Obviously, I'm excited about that. Like anytime Marvel comes out with something, I'm there. Russo brothers are directing it, so like, and they directed the other Avengers films, in which I loved all those. So like, hopefully, hopefully this is also as good as those at least. Oh, and I'm interested to see all the characters. There are a lot of characters in that Avengers Doomsday. I'm interested to see how well they balance the screen time and and why some of these characters are in the movie, because I have no idea why the cast from the original 20th Century Fox X-Men films are even in this. Because I don't know, because all the plot details are like completely like enshrouded in mystery. So like I'm interested to see how they fit into the plot. Dune Part Three. I say this all the time. I'm not as big a Dune fan as everyone else. Like I watched the first one, the second one, and like Jesus, those movies are boring. Let's see. Angry Birds movie three. I still need to watch. That reminds me. I still need to watch the Angry Birds movie two. I watched the first Angry Birds movie because I wanted to watch the Angry Birds movie two. Like I got through one so that I could get to two, and because I heard one was bad and two was good, so I still need to watch that. As soon as the Angry Birds movie three comes around, I like to watch the movies that came before the movies I'm about to watch, so I can prepare for them. So I'm probably gonna watch the Angry Birds movie two in 2026. I will. I'm definitely going to do that. And oh, and the last thing I'm going to talk about, Robert Eggers is directing Werewolf. Now I don't know. It's a period horror film. I don't know if this is like, is this an adaptation of The Wolfman or is this something completely new? I don't know, but if Robert Eggers is directing it, I'm interested because like Nosferatu from back in 2024, that was great, and Robert Eggers is always making interesting stuff. So yeah, that looks interesting. Oh wait a minute, Lily Rose Depp and Willem Dafoe are in this. Oh, he's like working with the same people from before. Like I like that because like why not? If they were good in the last one, they can be good in this too. Lily Rose Depp, by the way, really good in Nosferatu. So I rarely get to see her act in anything because she's rarely in anything that I want to watch. So when I do see her, like I'm interested to see how she does because like I only seen one thing that she was in where she was like really blew me away. So like interested to see more work from her. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's my reaction to all the 2026 films. Not all of them, but like I just pointed out all the ones that look the most interesting to me. When 2026 actually comes around, like I'm gonna learn more about all of these movies, and like who knows, maybe I just skipped over one of the ones that'll like be my favorite or something. Like, but yeah, that's it. Anyway, I don't know how to end videos, so just whatever. Blah blah blah. The end.